Welcome back, guys, to yet another The World Within video. Today we're going to be talking about mining and how you can level it from 1 to 100 in the easiest way possible. Just an important disclaimer, just so you guys know, again, Dragonflight and The World Within are completely different. They're completely different segments in your profession. So the talent point trees or the trees that you've picked in your Dragonflight professions will not work for The World Within. And any of the abilities that you gain from that, it will not work for The World Within. The same thing goes for the profession tools. They're going to be Dragonflight only, and we're going to have new and improved tools for The World Within. So just keep that in mind when you're actually deciding what you're going to do and where you're going to go. Just don't expect that you can use your Dragonflight stuff for anything, because it's completely different. As for flying around and what you can focus on, the first thing that you can do when you get to the Dragon Isles, I thought about dragon riding again for a second there. When you get to Dornagal on the Isle of Dorn, which is the first zone that we get to in the main city, you're going to be able to find a mining trainer right here. On the location on the map is right here. This is on the beta, which is why you see the map in a little bit of a different pathway, passion, whatever you want to call it, version. But you can see at the top of the map, those are the exact coordinates. You can go to 52, 53, and you'll be able to find this very easily. And you have to pick this up before you go out and mine your way in, because you won't be able to get the same rewards. And obviously you want to pick this up as fast as possible if you are planning on using this to either level a little bit faster or just use it when you're max level as well. Now, the same thing goes for mining as for herbalism, which I made another video on. Make sure you guys go check that out. But when you're out and flying around, you have to focus on overloaded herbs. Early on, when you're leveling up, you can pretty much take it up to 60, 70 skill points, and you won't really have too much trouble getting up there without using overloaded herbs. And overloaded elemental herbs, whatever you want to call them, they have a completely separate, different looking icon on your minimap, or if you decide to use any add-ons, that will be the case for those as well. But just to give you guys an idea, as when you get to around 70, or maybe even if you push it to 80 with rich versions, you actually can not get any higher, because the different ores, deposits, and all that will be completely grayed out. So you have to focus on overloaded versions, elemental versions, whatever it is. You don't actually have to use your abilities to get skill points out of it, but obviously that would be much preferable. But just as a general rule, that's what you want to go for. And again, when you're out flying about, if you're doing this really early in the World Within, obviously you want to pick up as many ores, and if you have herbalism as well, as many flowers as you possibly can, just because of the fact that a lot of them are going to be very valuable early on. But here's the kicker. The ranks on the quality, the quality on the materials actually matter way more than they did in Dragonflight for a recipe's difficulty if you use them for crafting. It was about like 20-25% in Dragonflight, and they're actually going to be upwards of 40% in the World Within. So different ranks are going to matter a lot, and that's why when you're out flying about, you want to level up to 100 as fast as possible, because the higher your skill points are, the higher your chance of getting higher quality items, or materials rather, are going to be. Obviously that can be improved with specialization points and profession tools that you get along the way, but getting 100 skill points should be an absolute top priority for sure. But that's about everything that you need for mining. There's not much else to it. You'll be able to get up to 100 collecting the overloaded / elemental herbs, and that will be very easy. As for build videos, those will either come later from the time that you're watching this, or they will already be out on the channel. So if you're looking for something like that as well, then either stay tuned or go and check them out. I don't really know, because it depends on when everything is finalized on the beta, so we can make final build videos. But either way, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Until the next one, see ya!